So last year I reviewed 2 Android tablets from Amazon. Now one of them was a potato by a company called Yotopt, and the other one, which cost above 100, was actually quite nice. I really liked the tablet. And I did some gaming on the more expensive tablet and it was pretty nice. Now this year I have 2 tablets that cost exactly the same price. But when it comes to buying cheap Android tablets from Amazon, you got to keep one thing in mind, and that is that they're never really going to be the same. If you look at the Amazon listings, both of these are exactly the same. They show the exact same specifications and everything. So you'd think that they would be pretty much the same. But I ran some benchmarks on both of these tablets and I got quite a different result. Now one of the tablets is from a company called Flycoy, if you look at the back over here. And this is a really nice tablet. It's pretty nice. I really like it. But if you go into AIDA64, you'll see that it says brand Yotopt. And this tablet compared to this white one over here is quite a bit difference in performance. Now, when you're using both of these tablets, you're not going to really notice much of a difference. Because this one in the Geekbench application, it shows different specifications than the ones listed on the Amazon webpage. And also the funny thing is in AIDA64, which is what I've got running over here, it shows the correct specifications. So it has 8 gigabytes of RAM and 11 gigabytes of virtual RAM. So it expands that. And it has an 8-core CPU and the display and whatever. It's got pretty much the stuff that is mentioned. But if you look at the benchmark that I ran on this, the score from this black tablet is much lower. It actually shows that as well. So this thing can't play 1080p video in 60 fps. It does 720p fine, and I've been using this for media consumption because these tablets have really nice speakers for really cheap devices. We'll put the black one to the side. I'm going to talk about the white one because this one does have better performance, and the funny thing is it costs exactly the same price. So the black tablet has a Rockchip CPU, and this one has a Unisoc Tiger T310, which I've actually seen in the past. And the GPU inside this tablet is a PowerVR ROG GE8300. And so the GPU and also the CPU in this tablet is actually better than the one in the black tablet. Apart from that, the specifications are exactly the same. They both have 8 gigabytes of actual memory and all this and that. So they're pretty nice. But what I want to talk about, is it worth buying these tablets? Now last year I tested out gaming on these tablets, and one of them which did cost more than these tablets here was pretty nice. Now in this case I'm not going to recommend any of these for gaming, but these do come with a lot of accessories to make these into really good options for work, and that's precisely what I've been using this tablet for. I've been writing down notes, I've been writing down my reviews on these tablets, I've also been doing some spreadsheets, I've also been doing some Word documents on these. The Bluetooth keyboard that they come with is actually pretty nice. As you can see, feels very nice. It's cheap, but you get a pretty nice keyboard with these tablets, and you can make this into almost like a mini laptop replacement. And so for work purposes, these are actually really good. And I've been using this for work. I've also been doing some media consumption on this, and I would say stick to 720p, and because this is after all a 720p display. But other than that, you can do a lot on these tablets, and that's what I really like about these tablets. They may not have the best performance, they may not have the best display, they may not look the best, but they actually get things done. And now this white tablet here is actually pretty nice. I've been using this for watching a lot of videos and everything, and doing all the documents and all that kind of stuff on it, and it's pretty nice. In fact, I've actually replaced my laptop. Instead of taking my laptop to work, I take this tablet to work, and I have a different keyboard, and that just connects to these tablets through Bluetooth, and it works. And the thing is, it's much lighter for me to carry around, and I can do the same thing on it. I know the experience is not as fast and not as intuitive and nice, because these are a little bit stuttery here and there, but at the end of the day they get the things done. And I've been using this for about a week, and I have to say I'm actually quite sold on this. I can only ask for much better performance from this, and I think when it comes to these cheap tablets, companies are just skimping on the CPU the most. And I'd say that the CPU is actually the most important bit when it comes to these cheaper devices. And so these companies really need to just stop giving all these accessories with it, because bigger companies like Apple, they don't even give chargers with their phones nowadays, and these companies are just providing everything. But if they could just not provide the accessories and instead put in a much better CPU, I think these will sell like hotcakes. They are going to be very nice. So the only thing I could ask for from these cheap Android tablets is better performance, just a little bit better, because they do feel just a little bit sluggish. But apart from that, they're actually really good. At least this one here is. Now, while the performance from both of these is very similar, I'd recommend this one, and I'll leave a link in the description if you do want to go pick up a cheap tablet for work. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you guys have any questions about this tablets, ask me in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video.